hard to win $1.4 million gambling, right? Not according to Governor J.B. Pritzker.
I went on vacation with my wife, with some friends. I was incredibly lucky. You often play for too long and lose whatever it is that you won. I was fortunate enough to have to leave before that happened.
Dave Portnoy, one of America's most famous high-stakes gamblers. Does that just happen? You go on vacation and you win $1 million?
Well, he's a billionaire, so we got to know how much he's betting. It's almost impossible to win. Well, you can do it. I mean, what's he betting, 100 grand a hand or something? I want to know who these friends are that he went with, because if you're sitting with him at the table, you got to bet that much too. He's got to get a private table. The weirdest part about it is this is the first time he's reported it. So if you're betting those amounts, you should have like a track record of getting a line of credit, losses, wins. Nobody just goes and wins once $1 million. There has to be, like, you're a big time gambler to do that with a pattern of gambling. I've never won that much at a casino ever.
Well, and the thing is, so Pritzker's a really rich guy who won $1.5 million, and then suddenly he decides that he's going to donate it. Once we find out that he won $1.4 million, is that a typical reaction for somebody with that kind of a hot hand?
No, I mean, I guess, like you said, once it came out when he said he was going to donate, he also said something, he started rambling about a charity poker game. And also, let's not forget, everybody in the state of Illinois will back this up. This guy has stuck it to gamblers in Illinois. He has ridiculous legislation. It's the worst state to place a bet in the country that is legal. He has all these ridiculous rules, and then he says, basically, I'm a degenerate. I go with my wife, I win $1 million. So again, to win that much, you're a degenerate. You're playing a lot. If you're going to the casinos, that you probably won that much. I don't know why he wouldn't have it in a tax write-off somewhere else on other tax returns. And I don't know, he's got to declare losses, wins, all of it. Very strange story. You don't go just win 1.4. The caveat, I'm not a billionaire. So, I mean, what is
not
that
yet.
like a 10 cents for him? I don't know what that actually is. Yeah, not yet, knock on wood.
And I think the reason he reported it, people think that J.B. Pritzker is going to run for president. Not a political question, but would somebody putting millions of dollars a hand on blackjack make a good president?
Well, I'm not going to criticize somebody who likes to gamble because I like to gamble, so I won't say that. Somebody, again, he is so rich, it's impossible to tell. I tend to like people, who maybe have earned their money instead of been given it from daddy. That makes me feel a little bit better that you value money and things like that. But this guy is so rich. I bet more than the average person, so who am I to throw stones? If you're a billionaire, what's $1 million to you? 5 cents, $5, $10? I don't know. But I do know you can't just go do that at a casino. He didn't say where it was in Vegas, but you need a private room. You need a private host. You need limits that are more than the average person. Because most casinos you go, 10 grand max on a hand of blackjack, 50 I've never seen. So to get all the way up to $1 million is not just lucky. You got to be betting a ton of money.
I was incredibly lucky. You have to be to end up ahead, frankly, going to a casino anywhere. It was in Las Vegas, and I like to play cards. And it was just, incredibly lucky. And as you know, most of the time, anybody who's been to a casino, you win. And, all of anybody who's played cards in a casino knows that you often play for too long and lose whatever it is that you've won. I was fortunate enough to have to leave before that happened. So.